guys, welcome to another episode of After School All-Stars Stay at Home Blues and Oranges. My name is Miss Chelsea from Nanakuli After School All-Stars, and I'm a program leader and I teach gardening. So what I'm going to teach you guys today is we are going to take a cutting from a parent plant, and make it grow roots and set it up so that you can grow a new plant. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to show you guys the materials first. So for our project today, we are going to need some peat moss, perlite, and these two are our planting mediums we're going to use instead of soil. We need our cutting, and today we're going to use a tiare cutting, and we need some root hormone, which is going to help us grow roots from our cutting. Clean cutting shears, so I already rinsed these off. You just want to make sure that they're really clean. A container to scoop for our medium, and a pot, one with no holes in it because they're gonna fall through easily when we mix it up and stuff. So for now, just one without holes before you plant it in the actual soil. So for our cutting, we have a tiare plant, and if we can zoom in real quick, when I cut it, you don't want to cut it straight across. You want to cut it at an angle like I did here, because you want to give it as much space as it can for roots to grow out of. So when you cut it at an angle, it does that. And when you cut it, you want to cut it right below one of the nodes. So there was a node and a leaf here, so I cut it right below that, right on it actually. And then for a cutting to propagate, we do want to just snip off all of the leaves and make sure that your shears are clean, because it's like you using something dirty on your body. You can get an infection and it can make you sick. So because we want this to stay healthy, you do want to make sure that your shears are clean. Okay, so I'm snipping off the leaves. The only ones I'm gonna keep are actually like some of the ones on the top. And I'll actually just snip off these whole stems too. And the reason why we're doing that is because you want all of the nutrients and the sun to go straight to the root growth. You don't want the leaves to take all of the energy so that the roots won't grow. So you want to give the roots as much attention as possible. I'll even just snip this last thing here. Okay, so this is all we're left with, but you want all of the energy and all of the food to go to the roots instead of the leaves because of photosynthesis. So all the sun is going to do is give these energy and food, and then it'll go down to the roots. Okay, so next we have to mix our growing medium. So like I said, we're going to use perlite and peat moss. So perlite is really light and airy, and why it's so good for planting and rooting is it's because it's so big and light. It actually gives like a lot of space for roots to grow and establish. So it kind of feels like foam whenever you touch it. But what we want to do is use 1 part of the perlite and 1 part peat moss. So you want to keep it equal. So I have this jar that I'm going to use, and I'll fill it up. I'll put it into my container, and I'll see what one of each how much I'll have. Okay, and then the peat moss also really helps with establishing roots and promoting root growth. It retains a lot of water, so You really want it to help with your roots. Okay, let's see. So, like I said, you want it equal. So take the moss. That's good. Okay, and we want to make sure you're gonna get your hands dirty. Don't worry, but you want to make sure you mix them both really well. And just make sure that it's all evenly distributed. Okay, so the next step we want to do is just add water to our planting medium. You don't want to soak it too much, but you just want to get it wet. And then you're still mixing it better too this way. Okay, so the moss holds a lot of water, so it's really good for like the drainage and stuff for your roots. Okay, let me just rinse. And then after that, we're gonna take this rooting hormone, and it's just a powder, and it helps plants cuttings. It just helps it grow roots. It's like medicine to help it grow roots. So what we're just gonna do is take it, and we're just gonna dip it in here and kind of swirl it around, and then dust it. So it looks like this. Okay, so now that we have our cutting in the rooting hormone, we just have to plant it in our medium. So I'm gonna make a space for it. Okay, and then you kind of cover it. So like I said, this is really good for us to plant it in here because it has a lot of room for roots to grow, and it won't be constricted with the soil and the dirt because it's so compact, and it's really airy, so it'll get water and oxygen, and it'll get the sun. So that's how it's gonna look, and then you just wanna water it once in a while. Okay, so now that we know how to take a cutting from a parent plant, whenever you want to spread your plants when they're big and healthy and spread them to other places in your garden or give them away, now you know how to take a cutting from it and plant it for new root growth. So thank you very much for watching this video, and if you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, don't forget to follow All-Stars Hawaii. So thank you for watching, and let us know what else you'd like to see on our channel. Bye!